Happy Manliness Monday, YouTube. So today, I want to talk to you about a tale as old as time, Beauty and the Beast. So, you don't get to be a classic film, or classic story even, without having timeless advice. Yeah, it's cute, it's a fairy tale, I know. Every fairy tale has a story. And if you actually look at Beauty and the Beast and watch it instead of thinking, oh, it's a love story, blah, 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 and actually look at the different things and different interactions between all the characters, there are several different stories. And to prove that every fairy tale has a story, all you have to do is pick up a book of Grimm's fairy tales. There are litanies of stories in here. I think it's like 400 stories or something. And I believe there's an adaptation somewhere of Beauty and the Beast in here. But I'm talking more about the movie that just came out 2 weeks ago. So, let's get into those stories. So, before we go any further, I'd like to put a spoiler alert up. If you haven't seen the movie, if you don't, any of the movies, this might be a good time to click away. Otherwise, the first point is about Beast's upraising and why everyone in the castle is cursed, just like him. Now, if you watch the movies, he is the one who turned away the sorceress. Why is everyone else cursed? Because as a young child, when the prince, who is Beast, lost his mother, his father corrupted him and turned him into a bad human being, basically. And no one else intervened. Not one single person in that castle stepped in to help that poor child. And so they were all just as cursed as he was. Now you can derive a couple different lessons out of that. And, well, the manliest one is to always help children. Recognize when they're in a poor situation and help them out. It doesn't take much to be a good human being. The other one is, you have to be a good father. And if you're not a child's father, you can still be a role model for that child. And if you can't do that, you don't deserve to be a man. The second lesson is about education. They make it a big deal saying how simple the town where Gaston and Belle live, how simple the folk are, how ignorant they are. They don't have any learning. In the modern film, there's only 5 books in town, and they all think Belle is a freak for learning, for teaching others how to read. They think her father, I forget what his name is now, is a weirdo for being a tinkerer, for being a man of high intelligence. Today, a lot of cultures, especially in the United States, celebrate ignorance. And that's not the way to go. You need to celebrate intelligence and creativity. You need to foster that in everyone that you meet. If you don't have an intelligent society, you will just degrade and devolve. And if you look at the movie, that's kind of what they're doing. They're stagnant. They're not going anywhere. They're not learning. Always, always foster intelligence, education, creativity, whatever you want to call it. Always do that. And the third lesson I think I would like to talk to you about from Beauty and the Beast is how quickly and easily the townsfolk forget about the castle. The castle was the highlight of their lives. It was what they looked forward to going to. Everyone was employed one way or another by the castle. They all paid taxes to the castle. and they all went to these extravagant parties at the castle. So, you can say, yeah, the excuse is a sorceress, yada yada yada, for why everyone at the castle, or everyone in the town, forgot about the castle. It makes for a good movie trope, but there's a lesson there. And you kind of have to tease it out just a little bit. But people will remember you regardless if you're a good person. If you're a wealthy person who throws parties and you're the life, the limelight, and you do all these big extravagant things, as soon as you're not the highlight anymore, you're gone. And you can see that today with celebrities all the time. They're transient in our minds, whereas people of quality stick out. They might not always be at the pinnacle of the spotlight, but they always, always, always stick out. Whereas all these highfalutin people, as soon as they're not on top of their game, they're smoke. And same thing with the prince. So, be a person of quality. Be a man of quality. And you won't be so easily forgotten. So, in summary, the 3 lessons I learned from Beauty and the Beast are: help children out. Become a mentor. Become a role model. Do whatever you can to help a child out, or else you might just live a cursed life. 2, value and foster education and creativity. There's nothing better in this world. There's no more sure way to improve this world. And 3, become a man of quality, and you won't so easily be forgotten. So YouTube, thanks for watching. If you have any lessons that you learned from Beauty and the Beast, please leave them in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Otherwise, please click that like button, thumbs up, or whatever you want to call it anymore. I don't know what these kids are saying these days. Please like, comment, share, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I do my best to release content every Monday and Friday at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. Also, if you haven't already, check out my Patreon page. I'll soon be doing a couple of projects specifically for Patreon, so if you want to get in on that now, just go over, sign up for $1 a month, and really, it helps me out a lot. It helps me bring you guys better content, more consistent content, and get new tools and supplies for the shop, as well as being able to do research on different topics for the Manliness Mondays. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed, and this week's quote comes from Mrs. Potts. It'll turn out all right in the end. You'll see.